Hey everybody. Wow, it's been about I think 9 or 10 days since I've actually made a video. I've just been so busy and tired, basically tired. But anyways, I thought let's start off the new year with a video about upcoming shows or whatever is coming up. So let's just get right into it. So first of all, I showed this before, the Egerton Model Railroad. And they have an open house. It's the last Saturday of each month. But do check their website just to make sure they're open if you want to go check that out. I've never gone there. Someday I will. But coming up, the next show, and I'll be going to this one, it's on January 21st, it's a Sunday, is the Utica train show. And if you see my videos of this place before, the Union Station in Utica is absolutely gorgeous. Hardwood, marble, these amazing ceilings. And I do plan on taking the train to this show. I'm going to go to Syracuse, jump on Amtrak, and go to the show for a couple hours, get back on Amtrak, and go back to Syracuse. Just for, fun adventure. Taking an Amtrak to a train show. What's cooler than that? And then, 2 weekends at the end of January, the 20th and the 21st, Sunday, and the 27th and the 28th, Saturday, Sunday, the Model Railroad Club Buffalo is having their open house. I would love to go to this, but I just won't be around. It sounds interesting, but here's the information here. If you want to get more information about this stuff, always check online, or you can pause the video. And then the last weekend of January, of course, is the big show. Amherst in Springfield, Massachusetts. And yes, for the first time, I'm going to be going. And I'll be there for both days. And I don't know what to expect. I mean, I'm looking online, and it's 4 buildings, and it's like anybody who's anybody model trains is going to be there. So hopefully I can see all the manufacturers and setups or layouts and dealers and whatnot. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting. And then let's switch to February. All right, we got the February calendar up. And first thing, February 10th, that's a Saturday, will be the Railroads of the Southern Tier, presented by the Susquehanna Valley Railway Historical Society at the Vestal Public Library in the meeting room in Vestal, New York. That's Binghamton area. And hopefully I can get to this show, this presentation. It's 1 p.m. Sounds pretty interesting. The railroads in the Binghamton area. And then we have the weekend of the 17th and 18th, the Western New York Historical Society's Train and Toy Show. And this is a big venue. It's at the fairgrounds, the Hamburg, New York Fairgrounds. Get a little closer there. I'm going to try my best to get out there, but once again, this is Buffalo area, so you never know what it's going to be like. And, this is actually further away from my house than the Amherst show. And, but like I said, hopefully I'll make it out there. And then we have, I got a whole stack of paper here, so I picked this up, the Allentown Train Meet Associates Spring Thaw Train Meet. And that's at the Allentown Fairgrounds. And this looks like a pretty good show. I've never gone down there. And that's the February 24th and 25th, which is at the last weekend of February. So, I don't know if I'll make it down there or not, but sounds interesting. All right, now move on to March. Okay, so in March, on the first weekend, the 2nd and the 3rd, we have the Rochester Model Railroad Club's open house. And Saturday it's 10 to 5, and that's going to have equipment sale. Saturday only. And then on Sunday they're open 1 to 5, and this is a gorgeous HO layout. If you're in the area, try to get to this open house. You will not be disappointed. I went there last year, and I'm like, wow. You can go back and look at my video from last year, and it's like, they just did an amazing job. It's just so impressive, and the guys who run this club are really nice guys, so I highly recommend getting to this open house. And also, March 3rd, that's Sunday, is the Holiday Inn Scranton East in Dunmore, PA, the Great Northeast Model Train Show, and that's 9 to 2 p.m. That is a good show. It's grown through the years, and I usually find good stuff. I probably won't make it this year, because if I go to the open house, I'll go up Saturday and probably stay up in that area. But if you're in the Scranton area, definitely check out this show. And then the next weekend, March 9th, is the Binghamton Train Show. 10 to 3 at the, where is this? The American Legion on Robinson Street. And, you know, it's a smaller show, but I always seem to find something cool when I go to this show. Plus, it's always nice, you know, to have a show in your own town. So, if you guys from out of town, come on in and see the Binghamton show. You can go rail fan. The Binghamton, there's 2 yards, technically 3, really. Or you can go to Roberson Museum, which has a huge layout. And you can go to the new train shop in Endicott, the Freight Yard. Because that's open till 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. But this is Saturday, so you can make a day of it, of train stuff, if you came on March 9th. And hope there's no snow. And then I have written down here the TCA train show at St. Mary's of the Lake Church in Hamburg. And that's on, let me just pan in. I don't have a flyer for this. There's a bunch of flyers for it, and I'll just have them at the end of this video. Just stills I got off the internet. But that's at 4737 Lakeshore Road, which I believe is Route 5. And you're real close to Lake Erie, and the CSX and NS main line are like 2 blocks away from this show. I don't know if I can make it out there. I'd like to. I make no promises, but that sounds like an interesting time. So like I said, afterwards, you can go rail fan the area. All right, let's move on to April. Okay, for April, on Sunday, the 7th, will be the, once again, I don't have a flyer for this one, Rails Along the Mohawk at the Riverfront Center in Amsterdam, New York. That's pretty close to Schenectady. It's north of Albany. And I love going to the show. It's, you know, it's April. Spring is almost here. You know, New York State, April can get a little rough sometimes. Plus, this thing is a block away from the CSX main. So how cool is that? You can go to the show and then go watch trains, and there's a Amtrak station in Amsterdam too you can hang out in. And I'll definitely try to be making this show. And that same day is the Spring into Summer. Right here on the 7th, Spring into Summer, Knights of Columbus in, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, I always do, Tonawanda. I'm sure someone will correct me. 10 to 3. I don't know if I'll get to that show. I doubt it. Well, I'll be at the Rails Along the Mohawk, so I won't make that show. But just letting you guys know, there's a lot of shows in Buffalo. Boy, if you live near Buffalo, you got it made with shows. Because if nothing else, if there's not something we have in Buffalo, you can jump on the thruway and be in Syracuse in no time. Okay, and then April 14th, another Sunday, is one of my favorites again, the Batavia Train Show. This is one of the shows you want to go to. There's not a lot of displays, but it is a buyer show, and I always get good stuff in Batavia at the Genesee Community College. And like I said, it's a modern facility. They have food available. Most places do. And this thing is like, I don't know, let's say 4/10 a mile away from the CSX main. So once again, you hit the show, get some goodies, go down tracks and see some real trains. It's a great time. And that's all for like beginning of the year. I have a couple of flyers, but this is for the Massena Train Show, which I've never been to. But this is in September 21st and 22nd. I'll be doing another show or another video about upcoming shows. So we'll talk about this more then. I'll just show you the flyers that I have. And then that same weekend, the Hemlock Fairground Show, which is not too far from Rochester area, I will say. And this show's been growing. It's a great show put on by the O-Scale group in Rochester, and they do a great job. And their layout is their modular layouts there, and it's fantastic. So if you get a chance, definitely a good show to go to. Plus, you know what? There's not much shows going on in September, so it's a great way to start off the train show season. And then I happen to have a flyer for the RAT Tiger Tracks in December 14th, 15th. Another fantastic show. Love going there. Right before Christmas, you get that Christmas spirit. And but once again, I'll be doing another video, probably September or whatever, talking about upcoming shows and whatnot. Plus, there's a Syracuse show. It's always the 1st November or weekend of November. That's 2 days. So that's all the updates I have. Maybe I'll see you at the shows. If you do, come up, say hi. I'll have usually I'll have My Life stickers with me. If you'd like to get a sticker, my little emblem. And if you know any shows happening, especially like in New York State and Pennsylvania, because that's, you know, where I hang out, definitely put them in the comments. I'd love to know, you know, because I only know so much from trying to do internet searches. And then when I go to shows, there's always, you know, a table with these flyers on it that you can pick up. So I'd love to know if there's more shows out there, if you guys know about it. All right, everybody. So, you know, where there's train shows, now there you'll probably see me. All right, take care, everyone.